So I bought this maybe a couple months back, and it's a Gravely ZT HD60. I mean, don't get me wrong, it cuts grass really well. I'm currently just cleaning out the deck. I do have a couple complaints about it though. There's times where I'm mowing and it's just smooth as butter, hardly ever even need my hearing protection. Then other times it doesn't like vibrate, but there's like this weird hum and it can get pretty loud even with my hearing protection on, and I cannot pinpoint it. It's almost like a pulley is just out of balance, and I've checked them and they all seem fine. I've checked the belts. Oh, I will say the drive belt for the motor and stuff, the one in the rear, that busted within 2 weeks. And when I went to I went to the shop, and yeah, I mean, they were nice enough at first, and I explained to them, and they remembered me, and I just bought this thing a couple weeks ago. I barely mowed my grass twice, and I'm already busting belts. I just, it's kind of surprising, but this was a FY20, or I mean, yeah, 2023 end of year closeout type of model. So it sat in the air conditioning, maybe dry rotted. I gave them the benefit of the doubt, but I just thought that they would, comp me a new belt. And then the lady proceeds to tell me, okay, that'll be $48 or something like that. And that just really upset me. I mean, I paid almost $7,000 for this mower. And like I said, so far, I love the Kawasaki motor. It's got plenty of power, and I've got a lot of grass. I mow, I don't know, probably 7 acres. It just depends on how much I want to mow. I really have about 9, but there's a few acres we just let go. It's not close to the house or anything. Well, anyways, I just wanted to kind of voice my opinion. The tires too, the rear tires, no good on any kind of, slightly wet grass. It'll just spin out. 0 turns, you can do that real easily. But as long as it's dry out, which should be mowing dry grass, it's good. But like I said, love the motor. The oil still looks perfect, brand new. I had to top off some of the hydraulic reservoirs, or one of them, just once. So if anybody's got any ideas on what that humming, and like I said, it's intermittent, it comes and goes, but when it comes, it can also range. Sometimes it's real loud, and sometimes it's a subtle, and then it goes away, and it's like, it sounds fine. And this is my first 0 turn that I've owned. After high school, many moons ago, I worked for a landscaping company, and I ran them there and stuff, but that was a long time ago. They have come a long way. This is heavy duty enough to where I've got some pretty good slopes. I haven't felt like I've tipped or was about to tip or anything. And it's Gravely. You get it's middle of the road. It's not like a commercial Skag or even a commercial Kubota. I really wanted a Kubota, but that price tag was a lot higher, and they're real hard to find. Oh yeah, and I went from a garden tractor, which I still have, my John Deere 455, and I freaking love that tractor. It's got the hydraulics. It's slower though, it probably adds 2 to 3 hours on mowing my grass. So when I got this, man, that just freed up a couple hours. I could go do what I want to do, because I really don't like to mow. It just seems futile. It's repetitive. It does allow me to listen to some music on my work tunes and stuff, but yeah, I'd rather cut firewood and stack firewood or something. But anyways, when I went from the garden tractor, which is pretty darn smooth, to this, of course, your back has to get adjusted to it. And this is a comfortable seat as long as you're got a real smooth, let me show you real close, smooth yard. But as you can see, it is not a suspension seat. So that might be in the, that's definitely in the wish list. One of my future probably purchases, because it's quite jarring at times. But real easy to access. You know, here's the battery, the tank. I mean, I wish it had a fuel gauge, but it doesn't. Electronic fuel gauge. It does have one of those somewhat sight glasses up front here. You can see, and you can see it today. I'm in the shade doing just some shade tree mechanic stuff, really just maintenance. So it's okay, and it is actually pretty good on fuel. I fill it up and I can do my whole 6-7 acres, unless I let it go too long and it really puts a strain on the motor. You know, if it's more than 6-7 inches, you gotta slow down, so that burns some fuel. But overall, you know, out of 5 stars, I'd probably give it 3.8. You know, the seat definitely needs upgrade, and main thing is the slippery tires and that intermittent humming noise. I don't think it's anything major. I just cannot pinpoint it. So if anybody's got ideas, my brother-in-law has a Gravely, so hope you're out there watching this, Roy. If you got any ideas, I'd love to hear them. So anyways, that's my zero turn. I got probably about another acre or so to mow today, so I just wanted to clean out the deck. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.